Hi everybody. Today I have been in the scrapyard. I found really awesome stuff there. It's one of them, but this is something very normal actually. This is a ultraviolet fluorescent light. I think it's blown up, but I can still run it on high voltage. One little toy car. I may do something with it. Yes, the resonance frequency is 27 megahertz. It won't add 4 AA batteries. And here we come to nice stuff. This is a circuit board with some logic gates on it. And some nice connectors. And we desolder them and some LEDs. And this is very awesome. I found lots of components. Actually, it was in these tiny boxes. And all of these was inside this big one. I don't know how people can throw away this nice stuff. And some potentiometers. I have more of them. Look at that big nice tuning capacitor. How great is that? A tiny relay, plug-in relay, IC socket, and lots of resistors. I think these actually come out of very old cathode ray tube TVs. It looks like a high voltage capacitor or something. This is not a resistor. Lots of resistors. And some capacitors and tuning coils. Nice transistors, capacitor, more resistor and capacitor, and big capacitors. Yes, and what's inside this? This was with these other parts in the scrapyard, and of course inside it was lots of power resistors. Can I get them out? You can see how big they are. Look at that. Lots of them. 4.7 ohms. Uh, 2.8k ohm. And yes, lots of them. I wonder how people can just throw these things away. Yes, they have another nice thing. This is a plate for a circuit board. You have the copper on it, and you just draw your circuit board on it, and then put it in some, I think it's sodium persulfate. Yes, put it in sodium persulfate and it will dissolve the copper on it, and your drawings will be left on it. You can draw your own circuit boards. That's a nice thing. Coil wounded with Litz wire. Old school switch. Power transistor. Big gas diode. Lots of great stuff. I found these nice big test tubes at the my summer workplace in the hospital. They're pretty nice. I'll use that for something. This box comes from the hospital as well. Lots of great stuff in it that the people there just want to throw away. This RCD works very nice, no problem with it. The only problem, no, this one had actually a problem, I think. Yes, the good one is still at the hospital, but that one had this part broken off. I want to make a little autopsy on this one, see what the problem is. As you can see, it doesn't go there. You just go halfway and you just lose the power. I'm gonna put an autopsy on that later. A nice wire for the connector on the UPS. A big UPS under the bed. There it is. And connect that into it. Some wire. And of course, have lots of circuit boards to pop. Old pocket counter. All these things will go pop. This is actually a head unit from a printer. The scrap. This actually, I don't know what this was, but it was used in the hospital in the building. I think it was made in Germany or Sweden. Same with this one, little transformer on it. And this is from a LCD monitor. I put some power through it, see if it pops. Glycometer. This motor comes from the printer as well. It will go pop. In this box I have lots of components that I have desoldered from big boards. Switch and some LEDs came out. This is a salt, pure sodium chloride. 99.99%. Yes, there we go. Here's the transformers for the backlight of a LCD screen, rectifier, other rectifier, switch, piezo loudspeaker, Cermet potentiometers, capacitors. These capacitors are very good capacitors actually, but I want to pop them. No, this is not good capacitor. This is the crap ones which came out of the LCD monitor. Some 5-volt regulators, 2 Schottky diodes or double diodes, some resistors, another scrappy capacitor. I think that's an op-amp, LM324N. I think it's an op-amp or a comparator, I don't sure. Need to check the data sheet. LEDs, two other scrap capacitors, and yes. If I put a volt and amp meter on the input side of this whole electric system in this room. That grid voltage, how many amps I pull, and that amp meter down there is just for the output of the inverter. Yes, lots of nice stuff on the scrapyard. Thanks for watching.